Hi, I'm Healy Means. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a Backyard Shenanigans video. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to show you what's been going on in my garden. I don't think I've recorded anything for video upload for about a month. I think the last time I really recorded something was in May, around the middle to the end of May. And we are in the second half of June. So I just wanted to show you what's been going on in my garden. Alright y'all, excuse the mess in the shade and everything. It's about 9 something in the morning, but I got to show y'all a few things what I have to get together to prepare before I even get in the garden real good. So I have one of these little basket containers, and I got this for either $1 or $1.25, y'all know, depending on what store I went to. And in here I got my one Michael Jackson glove. I hope y'all can see this. And I wear one glove because wearing two gloves, like I can't feel what I need to feel. But I also try to protect my hands for what might be crawling in my garden. So I got the one glove. I have these rubber coated ties, and I use these to tie my different plants. I like the rubber coating because it's not, you know, like the wire that could be harsh and cut into the plants. So I have that. I have some of this old twisty garden tie on the top. This is metal, but I use this sometimes too, but most of the time I've been switching to this the rubber coated. I got a couple of these. I have various, you know, little hand garden tools. I just happen to have these in at the time. I have these little, I use these to prune my leaves and to harvest. I like these better than the other ones. I have some other shears, but I like these better. They allow me to reach into tight spaces. And I got these same place from the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree, or the 99-cent store. I forgot which one. Then this is a piece of PVC pipe, like from my project. I use this to swat down the spider webs and stuff. So as I'm progressing through my garden, because they got spiders everywhere, I have this. And then my new garden tool, this is my wasp swatter, hornet swatter, or yellow jacket swatter. I'll see if I can insert a picture, y'all, but I actually got stung just a few days ago. And ever since then, and you know what? And I don't have my hat on. Y'all, hold on. Let me go get my hat. All right, y'all, this is my hat. I have this to help protect my neck. Y'all, ever since I got stung. And of course I should use it to be protecting my face and stuff from the sun and everything, but I've got it mostly because I got stung, y'all. That's what made me finally go ahead and get this hat. It is a lot fuller since the last time I showed it. Oh, y'all, quick story right here. So we did see a possum walking across the fence about a week ago. We set this trap out. The trap was never set. You can see they still, they got sardines back there. They all dried up and stuff. Now we got sardine jerky. But the possum never set the trap. But it also hasn't eaten anything in my garden. So that's fantabulous too. Actually, let's go start from the back and then work our way to the front. I cut down my cherry tree, y'all. I did. So I took some pictures to one of my local garden centers, and I asked them, was there any hope for my cherry tree? This thing looked like beyond dead, y'all. It looked beyond dead. All of that growth that you saw, it was actually under, you can see like the knob. All of that was from under the knob, and that means that the roots were growing from another type of tree. You want to see growth like above the knot. And you see, y'all, it look 100% dead. Here's the top of the trunk. I mean, y'all, it look all dead. But I'm gonna give it until like this fall, maybe next spring, to see if anything grows up above the knob. And if it does, then I'll keep the tree. If not, I'm gonna have to dig it up, and I'm gonna buy another one. This is my mini royal. growing beautifully, taller and wider, growing just bigger and better by the day. But I need this royal Lee here to help pollinate the mini royal. I need them to cross pollinate each other for cherries, y'all. So we gonna see what's happening. But I had to cut all of that other stuff off because that was either a different type of cherry tree or some other type of tree, but it wasn't the royal Lee, so I didn't want that. This is what I'm using for like my compost pile. This is my compost can, and it's just one of those green trash cans. And I'm gonna just kind of peek over because they got everything and their mama flying from in and out of here. But it's layered with soil and then leaves and greens and stuff from the yard, old dead fruit, food scraps, and it's just layered soil and food scraps for soil and food scraps falling. Y'all look, you know what I'm saying, because I'm getting fumbled up. Here is, I'm gonna try to give y'all better pictures, but this is all the stuff that I use to put in my raised beds. I have the Kellogg garden soil, the Kellogg raised bed soil. The green bag is that Walmart garden soil. The yellow bag is the steer manure. This brown bag is topsoil. I believe I also, yeah, here's, so the brown bag is the topsoil. I also mixed in some citrus and avocado plant food. I mixed in some perlite, and I mixed in some peat moss. And most of that mixture is here in this bed. I don't have anything growing in here right now. This is like my overflow bed. This is 8x4 divided in half, so I have two 4x4 sections. Here is the tomato tree, and if you remember from the last video, I believe I uploaded and showed, I trimmed a lot of this tree, and it is just continuing to grow. And I don't know if I recall saying this last time, but I had many more fresh green leaves. I had a lot of flowers, but I didn't have any fruit at all until just this morning, y'all. I looked and look, I got a tomato. There's actually, oh, and then there's another little bitty tomato, but I do actually have a tomato. Now, I don't know if this is gonna grow large enough to, you know, grow and turn orange or whatever, but these are, this is a red beefsteak tomato plant. I call it my tomato tree, but look at that. And it is still continuing to grow, y'all. Look at this. All of this is fresh, green, brand new. All of this. So many flowers. Just a lot of new green. I just did some pruning this morning. That's what you see down here. And some of this was dead leaves that I had pruned before, but they just hadn't fallen all the way down to the ground. Like they got stuck in the middle of the tree. Because y'all know they got spiders and stuff in there. So, I mean, you know, hey. I planted some bell pepper seeds here a little bit less than 2 weeks ago. I haven't seen anything. I planted some more bell pepper seeds here. I haven't seen anything. These, uh-oh, hold on now. Hold up now. I thought I heard something, y'all. I am not about to get stung again. We finna cut this video and I'm about to go inside. I got my swatter, but I got to see it first. I'm telling you, those wasp or hornets, blue, yellow jackets, whatever they are, them things is torturing me. Y'all, let me try to get through here quick with this video. I was gonna edit all that stuff out, but no, y'all gonna see. Cause gardening is it's not the easiest thing sometimes. So let me go a little bit quick. These are the cherry plants. So right here and right here, those are the cherry tomato plants that I transplanted from over in the new raised beds over here because it was just too much stuff growing in one space. I bought these black cobras for 99 cents from the store. They are growing well. And in between here, I actually planted another bell pepper plant. So I think we kind of seeing like a little something might be coming up there. But everything is looking real good right here. I don't think I talked about these before, or maybe I mentioned them, but I didn't really show them. So these are the $5 tables from Target that one of my subscribers let me know about. I'm really appreciative, and I thank her for that a lot. And then I bought these colored totes, again, from either the $1.25 tree or the 99-cent store. And as you can see, I have the holes. I used a soldering iron and I burned the holes in, but I burned them like 2 inches up from the bottom because we're in a drought and we have a lot of problems with water, and I wanted the tote to always have some water in it. So that's what I did. And then the water that overflows from that will go down into these baskets. And right now I put some flower seeds in these baskets, and we're gonna see, you know, what's gonna happen with that. And as you can see, they have holes like slots in the side. So I took some parchment paper and that's what I lined it with, and then put the soil in. But I think I'm gonna have to punch some holes just through the parchment paper, just a few little holes, maybe up on that top row or something, to get some better drainage, because I don't want the roots to be soaked in water either. So this plant is doing well. This one, you can see new growth coming from this one, and I just did this, y'all, maybe 2 days ago. Maybe 2 days ago I did this. This is my orange tree, y'all. It's just not doing anything. I mean, it's not growing, it's not dying, it's not doing anything. But it's still there, so I'm gonna continue to water it and feed it. Here is the rest, the other 2 squash plants. This one here was like almost on its way out, but it looked like, you know, we got, you know, maybe some new growth or something coming in. And again, this is just flowers that I planted. You can see some of the seeds starting to germinate and sprout. Here, y'all, look at these strawberries. I don't know what happened. I don't know what brought them alive and well, but look at them, y'all. Look at them. This one down here in the right corner, that's a different strawberry plant than all of the other ones. But, you know, hey, something is happening in here. I'm getting strawberries. Y'all, I've been keeping my eye on the roly-polies. Been trying to keep them out as much as possible. But yeah, the strawberries are doing well. Here are the 10,000 cucumber plants that I transplanted from the new garden. So when we planted the cucumber seeds, for whatever reason, we planted like 6 to 8 plants like per those 4 squares. And so I had to take all of the extra plants out. I really didn't have too many other places to put them, so I put them all right here, y'all. And this is probably about 18 plants right here. 18 cucumber plants. I transplanted all of them and I lost none. God blessed me with a perfect transplant. I have lost none of the cucumbers. Not only that, I have flowers, and as you can see, we got a lot of growth action happening here. We're gonna have some cucumbers soon. What I'm gonna do with all of these cucumbers, just what I prayed to God for. We're gonna eat what we can, and then we're gonna bless his church wherever they are in our local area with the rest. These are collard greens, and then this is the kale, growing in beautifully. Now, y'all, this is where that yellow jacket was. They live in here, and it almost seemed like it's the yellow jacket that's eating the leaves. I don't know, but I saw him in there. Looked like he was munching the leaves before he stung me, y'all. Whoo, my neck still hurt. And that probably was about, maybe about 5 days ago. I never got the stinger, but I think with yellow jackets, something crawling on my hand. Hold on, y'all. I think with the yellow jackets, I believe they keep their stinger, so the stinger might not be in my neck. But I have not been able to remove anything. So either the stinger is still in there or it's not, and it's still burned a little bit. I wiped it with alcohol. I put some triple antibiotic ointment on it, and I just let it be. The swelling went down in a matter of minutes because I applied ice. I didn't appear to have any kind of allergic reaction except for, you know, just some swelling in the area for maybe about 20 minutes, and then that was it. Here is my lemon tree. Still plenty flowers, plenty blooms. I have lemons of various sizes and shapes. I got another spider coming back in here because I see a lot more webs, y'all, and I use my stick to knock the webs down. Like I said, they immediately come back, but I guess what I'm doing is in vain. But I don't want these spiders killing the the bees. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. So here is the apple tree. Still got apples. Those apples, I believe, remember when they first started, it was 6 apples. I think it's like 4 or 5 apples now. One of them kind of got swallowed up and consumed. We got some more apples right here. I'm just basically trying to keep everything watered because we are in a drought. So my garden it's an investment, y'all, because the water bill is nothing to play with. But you know, hey, I'm doing this because I feel like we need to, you know, help with our food security. Here are the mustards that I'm gonna come back through and harvest. And I did plan on recording that, y'all, but I'm actually coming up against a time crunch. I might just do it and then show you what I was able to get in my basket. We're going to the range today, and if you know, you know. So we have scheduled range time, so I need to have everything done so we have time to, you know, drive there and get everything set up and rock and roll. Prepare, whatever that means to you. Prepare. Y'all, look at this zucchini. Look how big that zucchini is. Look at that. This plant, so this zucchini plant is the reason why I dug up all of the other ones, and you can see like the empty spots where I dug up all of the other ones and moved them, because this one just took over. And I did not know that zucchini was that big. And I believe I have another one. I thought I had another one. Oh yeah, look at that little bitty one. A little bitty one growing in over there. And everything is looking good. I believe this is cabbage right here. I think that's cabbage, y'all. Please don't quote me, because I keep saying I'm going to take the labels and bring them out here and stick them in the ground, and I ain't done it yet. But I'll pop up my my layout so you can see what it is that I've been growing. These leeks on the end coming in good. I believe this is basil. This is rosemary. Right here, this is lemon balm. This is a nasturtium plant. Flowers, I mean. These are the cantaloupes, and then back here are the watermelons. And at first they weren't doing anything, and then I planted more seeds, and when the other seeds came up, then that's when the original few little seeds that I had germinating early, that's when they came to life. So maybe I just didn't have enough seeds planted in the area. I thought I planted like 3 or 4 seeds, but maybe I needed to plant 6 or 8 seeds. Here is the other side of those mustards, and you see this plant on the end starting to bolt and go to seed. So I want to get those leaves, harvest that, y'all. Hey, that look like a meal to me. Mustard greens and rice. Ooh, with a little meat of your choice. Yes, buddy. I don't have anything growing in these at the top. I did put some flower seeds at the bottom, and you can see the flowers, but I don't have anything in the top right here, and I don't have anything in the top right here, and you can see some more flower seeds. Y'all, these Spanish lavender plants, that was $15 wasted because I didn't plant them where I was supposed to. And yeah, just don't buy nothing if you're not gonna use it. Because that's $15 that I could have bought like some more seeds and stuff with. I don't know if I showed y'all this, if I had this up last video, but I went and bought like these long poles. I got these from Home Depot, and I put the bird feeders. I bought these at first because I thought that was the hummingbird feeders, but it wasn't. So I went back to the $1.25 tree and I got these. I bought 4 of them, and I have my sugar water in them. And then I have the other regular bird feeder over here, and we have had hummingbirds. Here is the big beef. Here's the big beef right here. And I think I showed you these tomatoes the last time, but there's more. I got tomatoes back there. I got tomatoes right here. They got some tomatoes like on the other side. I came in here earlier this morning and started pruning, because y'all remember the last time I showed y'all that pruning video. I think that's the last backyard shenanigan video that went up, and I pruned this thing bald. I mean, it had a high and tight, y'all. And look at both of them. Look at that. It's like I never pruned them. It's like they got mad because I pruned them, and then they grew back extra. And there's a lot of tomatoes all up and through here. I hope you can see that. They got tomatoes everywhere on this plant. This is my Bonnie original. See, I saved the label up there. These are the 2 cherry tomato plants. I just left one here, left one there, and I put the tomato cage for those. And then, y'all, I'm gonna try not to trip over this again, because I tripped that last time. Let me step over it. Y'all see my romaine lettuce? She growing back. She growing back. This is the other romaine lettuce, and the only reason that is like that is because I can't get to it. I cannot reach it. So the next time I plant, I'm really gonna have to pay attention to where I plant my peppers. I'm starting to see stuff come in on the plants. They got a big old long yellow pepper, but again, I have to get in there and get to them. There is a very strange spider. I watered my garden early this morning, and I kind of sprayed them down somewhere in these trees, which is why I'm not the tomato plants, which is why I'm not about to get in here. I don't know where it's at. It is the first spider that I have seen that have 4 legs, and then on the end of the 4 legs, it forked out to like 2 legs. I took a picture. I'm gonna try to show that to you. I'm telling y'all, my daddy said that I need to capture it and call like the natural preserve or whatever, and see, y'all, we might have a new species or something. It's probably something that's been around forever, but I've never seen a spider with 4 legs, and then on the end of the 4 legs it like branch out. My peas, which have been living and dying and dying and reviving, I actually have a couple of peas coming in. So I have snow peas and I have regular peas, and they are doing what they're doing. Honestly, I'm not really expecting too much out of them, because I think I did something wrong, y'all. I did something wrong. I got them off on a bad start, but I mean, again, they are, you know, kind of showing me that they want to live. Here, I harvested a huge yellow squash off of here. I'll pop a picture up. I think I'm gonna eat that later on today, probably when we come back from the range, because I'm gonna be hungry. But as you can see, I mean, beautiful flowers, beautiful leaves. I actually had to prune some of the leaves off of this plant today, because there's just too many leaves. It's too many leaves, y'all. Look at all of those squash though growing in there. Look at this one. Let me see if I could get you a better. Oops. Uh-oh, almost dropped the phone. Look at that. Look at that squash. More squash. This is a couple of squash that didn't make it. But they have so many more like squash. Here's one back here didn't make it. I mean, eventually I got to get that one off of there. And here's another one, look like it's not gonna make it. I got to get that one off of there. But all of these are yellow squash. They are all doing very well. I'm very pleased with that. The other side of the tomato plant, this just, my goodness, y'all, my goodness. And these are the cucumber plants that we left over here. Well, I'm saying we, but I left them over here. And then this is the one mini crisp. You see, I'm trellising it and training it up on this on the chicken wire, and you see I got more cucumbers coming in. Y'all, I've been tearing the cucumbers off. I've been tearing these cucumbers up, and they got some more down here. And I'm very happy, very thankful, very blessed with how the garden is doing overall. My aloe veras, I harvested some off of this plant the other day to do a pre-poo. The pre-poo video should be up already. If not, it'll be up soon. I'm doing like a 3-part wash day where I do a pre-poo with the aloe vera. I'm doing a protein treatment with Afro-G, and then I'm finishing out with some styling products in the 3rd video. So I need to check on these because I haven't checked on them since the day that I put them out here. But a lot of my 2021 seeds, I put them in these starter containers, and I showed these on my Dollar Tree haul video. I didn't get these from the Dollar Tree. I got them from Walmart.com. And it got so hot out here that the rubber bands popped. I had rubber bands on here, but the rubber bands popped. Let's see. Yeah, I need to get in here. It's time to water these again. So this one is what? This is spinach. Let me pick another one where yeah, see, I need to get into that again. This is what is it, peas, cabbage? I don't know, because the labels, the blue ink on the label done faded, and then I have the black that just tell you the type or the variety of what it is. So I need to water these, all of these again. I think I'm gonna leave the tops off for a little while. And then here, yeah, cause see how it's all is dry on the top, but all of the condensation got in the top. This is broccoli. I could see that. And then you can see, like, the rubber bands, you can see how it's about to pop. Like, any moment it's about to pop. But I have different seeds, and I just put for most of them like one seed per section, and I just want to see what sprouts up. And depending on what sprouts up, I'll have that, probably put it in my overflow. I bought these lights. These are solar lights. They're 100% solar. So, you know, most of these little solar garden lights or whatever, they have a battery inside, and you have to change out the battery, you know, like every so often. But these are 100% solar, so no batteries. And I got them for 99 cents each, and I believe I bought 16 of them. And I'm gonna put them up around somewhere, y'all. I'm gonna put them somewhere. This right here, I bought all of this PVC that you see right here. This, I'm gonna do garden hoops. So as you can see, initially, you remember I had the green stakes, and with the shade cloth just over the green stakes, and that was very flimsy. So then I took the chicken wire that I had from last year, and I used the chicken wire to kind of help frame to put the shade cloth. But this is still, you know, not the best. So what I'm gonna do is put garden hoops. So just kind of like a, you know, try to do like a 6 or 7 feet like U shape over the garden with these with the PVC pipe, and put the chicken wire over that, and put the shade cloth over that, just to have something that's a little bit more stable, a little bit more steady. But that is a project, y'all, and I'm sorry that I don't show you like as I'm doing these projects, but it's a lot of work. I'm doing a lot of it by myself, so I don't have time to, you know, focus on trying to record and everything. So I pretty much just show you like the before and after. The yard, yes, is in disarray, but it's gonna be like that until I finish everything that I want to do. And the garden is always a work in progress, but I'm kind of getting it to where I want it to be. Once I get the PVC pipes in and get the hoops done, I think I'll be okay, except for whatever I'm gonna plant in that third row, that third raised bed back there. But yep, this is the garden. This is where we are right now. I believe today is June the 20th. So this is where we are as of June the 20th. Hopefully I included some pictures of things that I have harvested already in the garden. If not, I'm sorry, y'all, because I ate them. I ate everything except for the yellow squash, and I'm pretty sure I have a picture of that to show you. But this is what I'm looking like, y'all. This is my garden, and like I said, I pray to God just to have enough for me and my family, and enough, you know, to share with his people, with his church in my area. And so that's what I'm praying for. That's what I'm hoping for. I can't wait till the cantaloupe and the watermelon start coming in, and I'm hoping that I get, you know, a few nice sized fruit. I'll train them all along this area you know, because eventually we're going to move the trap. But I'll train them all along this area. They can grow and fill up this whole spot if they want to, as long as they're giving me some some watermelon and some cantaloupe. But y'all, this is what I have. Oh, and just I bought this, y'all. Look, this was $1, so I bought this. Let me see. So right now it's saying that it's about 76. Yeah, it's saying that it's about 76 degrees here, and it's not so much the heat. I mean, it gets warm. It's not so much that it's the heat, but it's the lack of water. I don't even know the last time it rained. We had some mist, I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I'm talking about like rain. It's been like a couple months, at least. So, oh, one thing I wanted to show y'all too. So I ran out of mulch, and I had to spread it kind of thin. And look at the grass. You see the grass growing up through the mulch. So I need to get some more mulch. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale. But you can see, so back in the back here where it's thicker, there's either no grass, or I see like one blade, but there's hardly no grass where I have it thicker back there. But in this spot right here, yeah, I ran out, but I still wanted to at least cover the area, and they got grass growing up everywhere. And this is supposed to be fairly thick landscaping fabric, but I guess it ain't got nothing on the grass. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show y'all. I really done ran out of time. I don't think I have enough time to harvest the mustard greens. I'm gonna have to do it when I get back. It's time to go to the range. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click that notifications bell, share this video with everyone. I forgot my script, y'all. Share this video with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed.